Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I thought I would show you how I've been doing a quick and easy no makeup look using non-toxic cruelty-free products. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I typically like a little bit more full coverage, a little bit more glam makeup. But for some reason recently, I have been into doing more no makeup looks, and it might just be because I don't have a lot of time. I absolutely love my new job. It is amazing. It is so much better than graduate school. So if you are in graduate school and it feels terrible and never ending, I completely understand, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and what you can do on the other side of graduate school can be awesome. So I am really enjoying that. I just don't have a lot of time. And also my skin has been doing better. So you can see right now, I do have some acne spots that are fading. They're not really active at the moment. This is just kind of hyperpigmentation left behind from some spots that I had a while ago. But in general, my skin is doing a lot better. And so that has made me feel more comfortable doing a more minimal makeup look. So I thought I would share with you some of the products I've been using and kind of what I've been doing to get a no makeup look. Right now, all I have on my skin is my moisturizer. I normally will go in with the Atmosphere Protection Cream from Osea or the Bristol & Sussex Balance Moisturizer. Today I was trying out a new moisturizer and I cannot for the life of me think of what the name of it is at the moment, so I will put a picture of it up over here. But I was trying out a sample of it and I like it. So far, first impression, so far so good, but that's all I have on my skin. So the first thing I've been doing though is going in with sunscreen, and I've been doing this for a couple of reasons. One is obviously sun protection, but two, I've been using some tinted like CC cream, BB cream type products, and I like those because they give me a little bit of coverage as well as sun protection. The one I'm going to be using today is the Suntegrity Impeccable Skin. I have the shade Fair in this, and I like this one over the other Suntegrity tinted sunscreen product because this one is more matte, which works better on my oily skin. But I really do find that for these kind of no makeup looks that I like to keep things a little glowier just so that they look more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this onto my face. So next I like to go in with some concealer on the spots on my face. And I have been using the Cloven Hallow Concealer. This is 01. It's still quite not my great shade, but I have found that it works okay for these more no makeup looks. It's not my favorite concealer. Part of the problem being the shade is not quite right, but I can make it work. So I don't know why I've been reaching for this recently, but I have, so I'm going to use it today. And I'm going to start by first just concealing the acne spots on my face and probably a little bit on my nose as well. My nose tends to get red. It just does. And I will do under eye concealing at a later point in this video. Now I'm going to go in with some blush. I have been reaching for the Cloven Hallow Hydra Tint blush. There are a lot of cream liquid blushes that you can use. I would recommend using some sort of cream or liquid blush. I find that it just works really well for these more no makeup looks. It definitely gives a more natural flush to the cheek than using a powder, and it also just keeps your skin from being too cakey or too heavy, which would then make you look like you're wearing makeup. I've really been enjoying this blush for this look, and this is the shade Blossom, by the way, which is the lightest and most pink shade of the Hydra tints. And I like to use a stippling brush to blend this out. Now I'm going to go back and conceal under my eyes. I'm going to just use a little bit of the Cloven Hallow concealer again and mainly just focus it where my dark circles are. But I found that it works better if you use a small amount. So don't get too wild with this concealer. You definitely will start having problems, but just a little bit. We mainly just want to conceal and just create a little bit of brightness under the eyes. Notice how this eye with the concealer now looks a little bit more brightened, a little bit more awake, but not really highlighted or concealed, and that's the look we're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye. Prior to setting the concealer, we're going to highlight, and one of my favorite cream highlighters of all time is the Armus Beauty Living Luminizer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my cheekbones and also my Cupid's bow. You can really adjust this highlighter to how intense you want it to be. Obviously we want to provide some glow to the face, but we don't want it to be too intense. So I'm just gonna dab this on and bring a little bit of a highlight to my face. Now I'm going to lightly set my concealer. I want to use the least amount of powder possible because I don't want things to look cakey at all. But the good thing about the Cloven Hallow concealer is it is one of the more self-setting concealers, so you don't need to use a ton of setting powder. And I really like using the 14E Prime and Set powder because it doesn't tend to get cakey, but it does a good job of setting. It's just the perfect amount of setting power without looking cakey. So I'm going to lightly dust this under my eyes. And of course you want to make sure to tap out any creases you may have under your eyes before setting because you don't want to set the creases. So I'm going to do that first and then just go ahead and set. Now it is time to powder the face. I do this for two reasons. One is it gives a little bit more coverage, and the second reason is because I have oily skin, and if I don't put some sort of powder on, my oils are going to get pretty out of control throughout the day. And for this more minimal makeup look, I have really been enjoying the Cloven Hallow Powder Foundation. I have had this for quite a while, but hadn't really tested it out fully for no good reason other than I have way too much makeup and I forget to try things out. So I had been kind of sleeping on this for a while, and I've been trying it out recently and loving it, and it's perfect for these more no makeup looks because the coverage of this powder foundation is pretty good, but it also sets everything really well and it helps everything stay in place throughout the day, but it doesn't look cakey or heavy. So I'm mainly going to focus my powdering on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin, and then blend a little bit onto my cheeks, but not doing much to set my cheeks because I want them to stay more glowy. And I'm going to be applying this powder foundation using my MOTD Set and Go brush. I of course like to fill in my brows just a little bit, and for these no makeup looks, I really like using the Eco Brow brow pencil and the Eco Brow clear brow gel. So I'm going to just lightly fill in my brows and then brush through with the brow gel. The reason why this brow pencil works so well is it is the perfect shade for me. It's not overly pigmented, so it doesn't make anything look fake, but I can just fill in my brows a little bit and then I just look put together, but not necessarily like I'm wearing makeup. And that's really the whole point with this look. And I mainly just focus the brow pencil on the tails of my brows, which is where they are the most sparse. I blended it forward a little bit just so it wouldn't look weird and like two different colors of my brows, but really just focus the brow pencil where you have sparse spots, which for me are the tails. For eyes, I'm only going to put on mascara. I know it's crazy, but for this look, I really just like to keep my eyes completely plain because I think the easiest way to give away that you are wearing makeup is to have on eyeshadow. We're just going to go in with mascara today, and I have been reaching for the Well People Expressionist Mascara. I've been trying this out. I can't figure out how I feel about it. At first, I wasn't loving it that much. I thought it was smudging and just not doing a lot, but the more it's dried out, I've come to like it more again. So definitely don't like it when I first open it, but as it ages, I definitely like it more. So we're gonna go in with this one. And then to finish off this look, I'm going to throw on some lip gloss. The lip gloss I have been reaching for recently and loving has been this one from Social Paint. This is the shade Pucker. It has SPF 15, which is perfect for the summer. And so your lips are also nice and protected from the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this on. And here you have my quick and easy no makeup look. What I'm really trying to do with this look is just kind of even out my skin tone, give a little bit of color to my cheeks, a little bit of highlight using a highlighter, put some color on my lips, add a little bit of definition to my eyelashes and brows, and that's really it. So it's quick, easy, simple, and perfect for summer or really any time of the year, but I always think of really minimal makeup looks during the summer for some reason. So if you enjoyed seeing this video and would like to see more tutorials, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my non-toxic cruelty-free content. And check out my Instagram, my handle's at naturallybeautifulgirl. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!